Pete.
Yes?
When the British invasion came around, everybody went wild. But a lot of people forget that there were still groups from America that were putting out American rock and roll.
This is true, Hank, and lots of good American groups were putting out rock and roll at the time.
The Four Seasons.
Yes.
And they figured, hey, screw these guys from England. We're American.
And they had hits. That's the thing. They weren't intimidated by the British invasion. They said they wanted to have hits, and they had hits. That was all there was to it. They went in the studio, they recorded records, they produced records. Brian Wilson, man, he was a genius. He went in there, he would produce all the records, and you just go wild. And then, you know, they made records that were good.
He was so talented.
I was watching.
He was so talented that he went insane.
Yeah, that's right. He was so talented that he lost his mind, and he became Nick O'Brien. And that was like a really strange thing that happened.
Tina has something to say.
Oh.
I was watching Regis and Kathy Lee today.
Yeah.
I think that's her name, Kathy Lee. And they had China. She's the name of the China Phillips on there. And she's the daughter of Phillips and whatever that made those songs years ago. The same Michelle Phillips, yeah, from the mama and the papa. And her and Brian Wilson's children are going to do a record together.
Really?
Yeah, really.
And you know, that's going to be a great record. Ooh. So, Hank, you know, Hank,
I heard that Los Lobos
Yes?
and Yoko Ono are going to do a record together.
It's going to be called Yoko Lobos.
Ladies and gentlemen, snow is coming down again.
Snow is coming down again!
It's coming down quite nicely.
It's coming down in a good
I'm
clip.
happy to report that it is snowing, and it's coming down quite nicely.
All right, so speaking of American rock and roll, let's play some American rock and roll.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We went off the tangent there, but yes, there was great American rock and roll throughout the 60s and stuff there. Really great rock and roll for the boss.
And here's the song by that group that you just mentioned. In the USA, the way you want it to be. And you know, I guess we should, hey, look at that.